Hi everyone, my name is Roshana, and my topic is training and development methods used for young hoteliers in the Bahamian hotels. So let's begin. Why do you think organizations are investing in training? Do you think it's effective? Well, training and development is a vital strategic tool used to improve employees' job performance and provide organizations with a competitive edge. Researchers, however, argue that it increases job efficiency, effectiveness for the employee and the organization. While in the Bahamas, the hotel sector contributes a substantial amount of the gross domestic product, the GDP. So therefore, the labor force for the industry key plays a key factor. But for the industry to remain thriving, training and development methods should be used in the Bahamian hotels. These methods contribute to increasing employees' knowledge, their skills, job satisfaction, and overall performance. So let's move on to methods. So the study was a quantitative research to assess and quantify training programs' effectiveness and the amount it correlates to employees' overall performance. The primary data was conducted from a survey used on SurveyMonkey between November 2nd and 11th of this year. The participants were targeted within the various hotels, and the sample size was for young adults within the Atlantis Resort, the Bahama Resort, and the Marriott Courtyard, my apologies. The secondary data was retrieved from scholarly articles on the internet. So my results for the survey, I surveyed 80 participants. The survey age ranged from 18 to 31 to obtain the young hotelier demographic that I was looking for. The Likert scale, the strongly agree, agreeing, and neutral, was used for the survey, and questions were placed in order of importance. So the results were recorded and summarized, and conclusions were made. So let's move on to the actual data. So my first question from my survey was, do you receive a great amount of training in your hotel? So we're going to look at the most significant responses from the survey questions. So for this question, 40% said that they strongly agree, and 19% said that they agree. So these numbers shows that a great amount of training were taking place in the various hotels in the Bahamas. So number two, the training in my hotel is effective. Well, 37% strongly agreed, while 27% remained neutral and 19% agreed. So this shows that the majority of participants or employees feel that the training within their organization correlates to the effectiveness. A lot of the employees remain neutral, and I feel like they remain neutral because it might have not been a great amount, or they may not feel that it is as effective as we think. So number three, my manager and supervisor is interested in my development. So 31% agreed, while 27% remained neutral and 25% disagreed. The amount that disagreed is astounding because it shows that 25% of my participants feel that their management team is not interested in their training, and it shows as a red flag for the organization. So number four, the training during the recruitment process, my hotel places all new employees in an intensive training program. 50% of my participants strongly agreed, while 31% agreed. So these two percentages shows that there is a recruitment training process for the various hotels in the Bahamas, which is a great sign for training and development initiatives within these organizations. Number five, my hotel uses different types of training methods. 45% of my participants remain neutral, while 20% agreed. So these numbers shows that the employees are either unclear as to what the training methods are, or there isn't a various amount there isn't a very amount of type of trainings that is being performed within the organizations. Number 6, I know what is expected of me at my job. 34% agreed, while 36% strongly agreed. These numbers show that the majority of participants know what's expected of them at their job due to the training they receive at the recruitment process. Number 7, I have the required skills to perform my job. A whopping 39% agreed and 29% strongly agreed. These numbers show that the employees are not only aware of their tasks, but they're equipped to do their job based on the trainings they receive from the organization. So this is amazing news. Number 8, my hotel's vision and mission are centered on training and development. A whopping 41% of participants said they gave a neutral response, while 29% agreed. The 41% shows that the employees are either unclear as to what their mission and vision statement is for the organization, or they just does not retain it by heart. But whatever the circumstance is, it is vital for employees to know their vision and their mission of their organizations by heart. So my last 2 questions focuses on the age range and the gender. So the age range for my participants were between the ages of 18 to 31. So 16% was between the ages of 18 to 21, 44% was between the ages of 21 to 25, and 26% and 40% was between the ages of 26 to 31. For my gender, we had 66% female and 34% male. So let's move on to my discussion. So based on the survey, it is evident that the participants receive a moderate amount of training within the various hotels. However, the participants seem to be unclear with the methods of training. So it is important for employees to know the various methods of training. These methods include the literature method, the games and stimulation method, and the computer-based methods, just to name a few. It's important for them to know the difference because they know which ones will work best for them, for the organization, or off the property or into their futures. So they know how to adapt to the various types of training and what to do moving forward. My second point is that the participants showed a significant level of effectiveness as it relates to the training received for the organization. My third point is that a greater effort should be made for the development of employees from management. In question 3, 25% said that the manager or supervisor is not interested in my development. Employees do not feel management is interested in their development, and if management makes the necessary changes, it will create a positive work culture and increase employee morale. So to move these organizations forward, these 2 changes should be implemented. Well, that concludes my presentation. I hope you enjoy. Bye-bye.